ladies and gentlemen, and I wanted to give you a brief introduction to the textbook and so that you can see some of the resources. The first thing that I'm going to show you is I'm going to review these little tabs over here. So if I click on the headphones is a read to me feature.
Lesson 1. Europe in Crisis. Essential question. What effect?
So this little headphone will read the text to you. The next button you have is the print button, and if you look, it will print. You can literally print the whole textbook, but the one thing that will happen, just remember, when you are printing, it will only give you the text. The next feature that you have is you have the highlighting tool. So I can go through and I can highlight, and you can see I saved some highlight from the last. So you are able to highlight in this textbook. To get rid of the highlights, just click the highlights again. The next level, if you watch, and you'll see the difference over on the side, and you may notice it here, I have set the textbook that when you open it, it is on grade level. But if you for some reason want to have a different reading level, for example, you're reading it and you are not sure of you have no background knowledge, you have limited background knowledge on the subject, please feel free to go to the reading level you can access. I know I have been using this textbook and I have been going to the lower reading level a little bit because I find I like the lower reading level because it has these resources available to you. If you notice, when I go on grade level, it takes a few of those resources away. One thing that you have to be aware of in this textbook is as I turn the page, notice the resources don't move. So you're going to really have to pay attention to this. Also, if you are using the reading level, so if I notice I'm on this reading level and I go to the next page, it will scroll back to the original reading level. So then you need to go back just if you want to use that. So when you're reading this, you're going to have the text separate, but as you read, pay attention to the different resources, because within this lesson, like for example, I have a map here and this is going to show me the Spanish Armada. Each chapter will have an open chapter opener. The feature that I'm very excited about is the place and time feature, because what they have done for you is they have given you a timeline on place and time, and it has placed not only what is going on during the chapter time in that particular area, but you're also looking at what is going on in the world at the time. So it gets to take you from, for example, in the absolutism chapter, we're focusing on Europe, but it's showing you what else is happening in the world at that time. Now I want to go back to lesson 1 and I want to show you, I want to pull up the map. So when you click on the map, if you click on the maps are interactive. So what that allows me to do is I can lessen them, I can take them. What I can do is I can click on and I can see the different, so I want to turn all the layers on. So in this map, I'm going to shorten it a little bit. So you can see when I turn all the layers on, I can see what the map key has shown me. But the other thing that I'm able to do with the map is I'm able to use the draw key to draw on the map. I can erase what I've just drawn. I'm able to change. I can draw more than one and use different colors. I can measure locations on the map using the scale. I can also print the map. So, and when I print it out, if for some reason I want to print it out, you can just be aware that it will use color or just a lot of color on your machine. Also, if Mrs. Keating wanted, she's able to assign this map. And my daughter just came in, so I'm going to take a break a minute and then finish this video in a So that is the book. Also, you will have the vocabulary, key vocabulary, and if you notice when you change the vocab level, the reading level, The vocab also changes. It offers you some graphic organizers to help with your reading. Videos are embedded in the unit, primary sources that you have for this unit. Lesson 2, notice when I have lesson 2, it's resources switch again, so videos, primary sources, so just be aware of that. So I'm going to go now to the student. So I showed you some of the things. I wanted to show you the student dashboard page. This is what we were working on last class. Remember, there is an atlas available to students. There is a glossary available to students. You get to your chapters through here. They have resources available to you that will be very helpful. They have that you can use. We will be using some of these this year. As I said, it's a new textbook. I'm learning this. Click back here. Also on the textbook, they have By the Way, which is current event articles. Learn Smart will be reviews. Biographies are just one simple PowerPoint. Reading Essentials are reading guides for the chapter. And primary sources. The other features that I wanted to show you in this textbook is they do have graphic novels. So I wanted to search, and what's really nice is there is that search feature. I know there's more than 11 graphic novels, but I can at least start to show you some of the graphic novels. So they do have those available to us, I think. Let me go up to search. I thought there was one on Locke Hobbs graphic novel. I don't see it on this one. And I may have to assign it a different way. Again, I'm learning this. So there are different graphic novels available. They also, anytime you want to find a, if you are having trouble locating something in the chapter, in the textbook, you can always do a search. So I take the search. These are the resources. What is nice about this is when you see this is going to be a primary source, but when you see chapter 32, lesson 3, that's going to take you to the student edition. When you see the student edition, you can then tag the resources by specifically what you want. Going back to the student edition, also on this drop down, they do have a list of the chapters. I know this was a quick search, but I just wanted to give you a quick view of the textbook.